Running back Josh Jacobs won't play in the Las Vegas Raiders season finale against the Denver Broncos on Sunday due to a quad contusion. It's his fourth straight missed game due to the injury. Although this week's game doesn't carry much significance, the Raiders, 7-9, have already been eliminated from the playoffs. Jacobs' absence is still notable given it means he may have already played his final game with the franchise. For the second consecutive year, Jacobs is headed into the offseason with his future in Las Vegas up in the air. As it stands, he's set to test unrestricted free agency in March. Back in 2022, Jacobs had the best season of his career when he led the league in rushing and scrimmage yards and was named a first-team All-Pro. Despite the performance, however, former general manager Dave Ziegler and coach Josh McDaniels weren't willing to meet his asking price on a multi-year extension in the ensuing offseason. When the Raiders decided to use the franchise tag on Jacobs, he refused to sign it and began a holdout. Jacobs would skip OTAs and training camp before agreeing to a one-year, $11.8 million deal with Las Vegas last August. While they managed to bring Jacobs back into the fold, the Raiders' run game would prove to be disappointing in 2023. Jacobs had a career-low 805 rushing yards, averaged a career-low 3.5 yards per carry and missed 4 games due to injury. This season didn't go the way Las Vegas hoped from a comprehensive standpoint. Ziegler and McDaniels were fired 8 games into the season, but interim GM Champ Kelly and interim coach Antonio Pierce have utilized the second half of the season to steer the team back in a positive direction. Kelly and Pierce could both be retained this offseason, and a league source told The Athletic they would be interested in revisiting contract negotiations with Jacobs. Whoever the next regime is, the Raiders could opt to use the franchise tag on Jacobs. That would cost them at least $14.1 million, however, which is a steep cap hit for a running back in the modern NFL. If Las Vegas can't agree to a multi-year contract with Jacobs, then the more prudent move may be to just let him walk. That would be a rough way for things to end between the Raiders and one of the best running backs in franchise history, but it's a realistic outcome. Fellow running back Zamir White has played well in 3 games as the starter and could be given the full-time job in 2024. It'll be hard to predict Jacobs' fate until Las Vegas decides on its next GM and coach, but it remains a major storyline to monitor this offseason.